so this piano just arrived from Florida, and it is what the customer was actually playing on. Nothing's been changed or modified. So this is directly from his house.
Yeah. So is this the Steinway A?
Yeah, I think that's an A, yeah.
Just getting used to it.
Okay, so tell me what you think of it.
It's actually not a decent action. The runs are not bad. It's kind of I feel like I need to push down a lot just to get
Okay,
it.
so you want me to, I ran it through my software
Yeah.
to measure it, and the down weight is about 65 in the bottom, 75 in the middle, and 65 at the top.
That explains
That's
it.
down weight.
Yeah, that
Right?
explains it.
The inertia on this thing was through the roof.
Yeah.
It was at the 100 level, whereas when I try to do my inertia touch wave thing, I try to get at the 70 level.
Okay.
Basically. So this was at 100, a little over 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was kind of surprised here when you're saying, "Oh, the action feels pretty good."
I know, well, in the beginning until I start playing something.
Right.
I was playing chords. I was like, oh yeah, it feels nice. Until you start playing something, yeah, then you can definitely feel.
Oh, so get this on this piano also. The reason it's so high on this piano, it's mostly, I think you were actually pretty good that, yeah, the action feels okay, but
There's something.
yeah, so what it is on this piano, I think mostly is, because the hammers are on the light side.
Yeah.
What's going on in here is high in friction, so the normal friction would be like 15 to 12 grams, 12 to 15 grams.
Okay.
This thing is 25
That's throughout.
This is 25 grams. Double the friction. It's got a lot of friction.
That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's do
That piece is fun to play. I used to play that in,
It is.
many years ago.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about this piano As you were saying that it's hard to play louder,
Yeah.
so the dynamic range is limited, right? Get this, on some of these, I checked the hammers, and the hammers are so hard, they overlacquered the hammers, that the sustain on this thing is dead.
Oh yeah, it's dying.
There's like
Yeah.
some notes in the middle just go like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it barely got that wah, and it kind of goes.
Yeah, it should go wah, but this
Yeah.
one goes wow.
And that's for the hammers?
Yes, a lot of it's from the hammers. Yeah, I haven't.
Oh.
The soundboard, there could be a problem with the soundboard. I haven't got to that yet.
Oh. Yeah, this is. It definitely could use some work in the action.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I have to put a lot more work in it just to get the sound I need. Let me do a little. Let me see how it sounds.
Oh no! Wait a minute. If you're gonna play that piece, you got to play the whole thing.
Okay.
I like that piece.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
What piece is that? Schubert?
That's Schubert's Hungarian melody. Yeah.
Hungarian melody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he called it. He actually wrote that piece one day when he was teaching at the Esterhausens. He was living over there and teaching them, and one of the maids started singing the melodies like that, and that's what inspired him. And so he wrote it in one day.
I believe it. So, do you know all the history of all the pieces that you play?
Yes,
Piano that are went through and did. I don't know how the tuning is. It's been sitting here for a little bit, waiting for the guy to pick it up.
Oh yeah. First thing I know is I don't need that left pedal.
Really?
I have. Wow. It's very buttery. Yeah, that's very buttery. Wow. Okay. All right.
Can you play that Schubert again?
Yeah. let's
And,
play-
and do the dynamics you tried on the last piano?
Yes. Wow. Wow. It felt like butter. It was effortless when it came to dynamics. I didn't need it. It was so much easier to control. I mean, it took very little effort to play soft, and it took very little effort to play loud on that. That's the one thing I noticed when playing that other piano. I had to use a lot more weight to get what I needed out of it.
Right.
With this, I used just a little bit of that wrist, and I got what I like that perfect. I didn't need hardly any tension at all to do that, especially when I was playing that. That part. That feels great. Feels really nice. Wow. Yeah. It feels great. Wow. Oh man.
It seems like you got more volume when you need it.
Yes.
You when you hit that one section, that the climactic part, the thunderous part.
Yeah.
Boy, the piano just really just like whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. Oh man, that feels so. Yeah. And this is your program. This is your design on the action.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it does the treble a little different, just a little bit, not too much, but
You're right. Yeah. I mean, it feels so. I don't know. I mean.
well, that's why I call it an inertia touch wave, because to me, when I played on the piano that had it the first time, like you're saying butter, right?
Yeah.
But to me, it's like when I'm playing up and down, it feels like your fingers just riding a nice smooth wave.
That's.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
it's that first impression I got. That's why I called it that.
Yeah. Because that's.
I could have called it inertia butter, but inertia touch butter. But I don't know if you're right.
Yeah. Oh man, that's. Yeah. Man.
I feel like I can't stop you from playing right
I
here.
Oh, even that felt great. That was. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That is. I mean, that's my fourth and fifth finger, which is generally, obviously it's weak for everyone. But on some pianos, it's so hard just to do that. And that felt really easy. I could do that all day. gotta be nice and crisp.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Because a lot of the keys, especially here in this area, I mean the middle section, is very heavy. Like that one.
Yeah,
We've talked
yeah.
about it's yeah. Dude, that felt great. Whatever that is. Wow.
But believe it or not, this is actually a.
That's probably the first time I played it that fast.
This is an improvement on the action. This is an improvement over that Baldwin.
Is it?
Came up with a little more improvement. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's. Ugh. I just want to play it all day. Yeah. It's been a while. Yeah, man, this I can play. I can stay here all day playing. Oh man, you control the dynamics so well with this. Yeah.
So this piano's got a new soundboard in it. New
Yeah.
everything.
New soundboard.
Yeah, we just refinished it. So it's basically a new piano.
Wow.
And the hammers are all voiced with no needles. Just chemicals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And that does that affected long term any or at all?
I think it's the best way to make them stable.
Oh,
To tell
okay.
you the truth, yeah.
Instead of poking him with.
Yeah. Needles can be destructive. You know, I'll use a needle sometimes. There's some situations you need to, but for the most part, I try to avoid them.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Then that helps with the making a darker tone. Less dry,
No,
or-
it's the way that I get dynamics. For example, like these hammers, when I first got them and played on the piano for the first time, there's no fortissimo at all. So I have to actually apply Like I'm nowadays, I'm using Sandorak, and it's the hardest
Oh.
resin that you can get. And so I'll get the action put on its side, and then I'll listen to the notes, and then I'll test the notes. You know, I'll go just real soft, and then go louder, and then I'll notice that sometimes when you hit the notes and you're going like this, it'll like it'll come up in volume, and it'll stay here when it should come up here. It's like no matter how hard you hit, it stays here.
It doesn't go across that line.
Yeah, it doesn't get that loud. Like it should be loud, and it should pop a little.
Yeah.
So and then when you get that little pop, then the rest of the tone, the soft and everything, is just like boom, it just pops at you.
And that's, wow. Yeah. See, I can start so soft. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. I don't think I could do that with some of these other grands.
Yeah.
You can play that soft and get it like that.
I always called that like a whisper.
Yeah.
You can even just like you can do it so soft that you can just like hear the felt fibers touching.
Yeah,
right?
that's exactly. You can't do that with some like that piano right there. You can't.
No.
You want to be able to do that,
And that's really the whole goal with a piano is to be able to have a wide range.
Yeah, and that eliminates that third pedal.
It does.
Lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It really does because I mean we kind of get into a a way of like you use that third pedal as a crutch to softness. You start with that first, you kind of start off and left the pedal, but this is without the pedal. Such a beautiful, wow. That's without the pedal. I mean, at this point, I'll probably use the pedal a little bit for it, but I didn't use the pedal once on that, and I felt, yeah, wow. There's so much more control underneath. I have more of a grip on the keys, if that makes sense. With playing anything of that, I feel like I have more grip and more confidence in that with the voicing and dynamics and everything else versus something that's manufactured, I guess.
Right.
I mean,
oh, that one over there has a lot of friction problems. This one, the friction's gone through and it's all smoothed out.
Yeah.
Too, so, want to be fair to the other one, it's probably humidity has gotten to it. And
well, I don't mean like that individual piano itself, but like I played on it quite a bit. Like there's couple I played at UT that just. You don't get that feel.
Does that one over there feel like that Kauai you're always having to play on?
Yes.
That Blackberry Farm?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, Blackberry Farm. Yes. That's exactly what it feels like. And I get timid and I get scared because I don't feel like I have the grasp that I need.
So like on that one, it's most likely just the humidity causing those high numbers. So like the down weight over there is 65 in the bass, 75 in the middle, and then back to 65 at the high end, right? It's 60, 65.
So humidity changes that?
Yeah, because the action centers are a little metal pin that's surrounded in a cloth bushing.
Ah.
And so then that bushing is in a hole that is a wood hole.
Okay.
So the wood expands and contracts. The felt will collect moisture, and then there can be somebody could use the wrong pin cleaner or whatever. But
right.
So anyways, humidity can start tightening up action centers, especially the keys. The keys has got a bushing around a metal pin, and it rocks over forth, and so if that tightens up. Which the wood that's that thin can expand and contract quite often. So.
Okay. I have some.
So, anyways, that piano most likely the touch weight was from the factory is most likely 52 in the bass, and it went up to probably 48 in the top. So in the middle was 50. So now look at it's because of the friction. It's 70 in the middle.
Yeah, man. When I get my grand, I'm definitely requesting this feel, this touch, because
Yeah,
that's amazing.